quarterback. Sean Payton says he might not be the backup. Should they go all in on Teddy, or should they be a combination of both, Kirk?
Well, I mean, the interesting thing is you had Drew Brees as your quarterback, and you weren't necessarily all in with Drew Brees because Taysom Hill was still getting a number of opportunities in every game. So if you didn't go all in with Drew Brees, I'm not sure you're going all in with Teddy Bridgewater and not mixing in Taysom Hill. I would just be very surprised if they went all in with Taysom Hill. I think you have Teddy there for a reason. This offense with Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas is built around the passing game and all those dynamic things that Sean Payton likes to create and that Drew Brees did so well. So I believe this offense is still going to stay in that mode. Taysom Hill, great changeup. I think especially when you have a backup quarterback, is there going to be packages for him? I would have to believe there is. But I think if you're going all in with one of these guys, it's got to be with Teddy Bridgewater, and then Taysom Hill is kind of the changeup.
The Steelers, Kurt, they don't have a choice. They have to be all in with Mason Rudolph. Could they go to the playoffs?
Wow, I mean, they have to play a lot better as a football team. I mean, obviously, first and foremost, Mason Rudolph is not Big Ben, and they were 0-2 with Big Ben as the starter. Their defense seems to have a whole bunch of holes. I know they got a little bit of an upgrade with the trade with Miami earlier, but they've got to play better. There's too many good players on this football team to play the way they have at the offensive line and defensively in the first 2 games of the year. So if they're a playoff team, it's not because of Mason Rudolph. I think he can, do enough to make some plays, but they're going to have to win by winning in the offensive line, running the football, and then winning defensively, which is something that they haven't done through the first 2 weeks of the season.
A team that did make it to the playoffs last season was actually Lamar Jackson's only loss as a starter that came in the regular season was against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, that 4th and 9 play. Can they keep pace with them offensively this time around?
Well, I mean, I think the point when you go in with the Chiefs is not trying to keep pace with the Chiefs. I mean, I think we saw in solely the second quarter last week against Oakland that this team can score from anywhere at any time, and they can score in bunches. They kept the game close last year, and it was because they ran the football, they controlled the clock, and they held Patrick Mahomes down because they didn't give him as many opportunities. Now, I think we all believe that this offense in Baltimore could be better than they were a year ago, but I still don't think that's the nature of how you do this. I don't think you take Lamar Jackson and go, hey, we're going to throw it 35 times and see if we can score 40 points along with this Chiefs offense. You play the game the way that you played last year and had success. Starts with the running game. It starts with the controlling the clock, and then complement that with the passing game. And I think that's their best opportunity to be in this game and have an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, I'm just glad we have an opportunity to watch it. 2 of the best in the game this early season. Kurt Warner joining us, looking at some quarterback situations around the NFL. Thanks, Mel. Coming up here